What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday was an interesting day for the Call of Duty community. On one hand, the community got extremely excited at the prospect of the brand new zombies map, The Tomb, which was announced yesterday to come alongside Season 2's launch of Black Ops 6, and that's awesome. That's great. Right at the launch of Season 2, we're going to be getting our 4th zombies map for this game. That's fantastic. I mean, if there's praise to be given to Treyarch here, it definitely belongs to Zombies. There's a ton of praise I'd love to give to that Zombies development team because they've crushed it this year. And I have no doubts that they'll crush it again with the brand new map, The Tomb. And in addition to the announcement of the brand new map, they also announced some quality of life changes, which are fantastic. This is what we need across the board for Black Ops 6, but it feels like we're only getting it for the zombies side of things. Which brings me to the other hand. The desperation, you might say, from both Activision and Treyarch. This company knows they're losing players. They know they're bleeding players. Regardless of what the bootlickers and the naysayers want to tell you on social media, the player base for Call of Duty is declining. And it's declining faster than it normally does. And yes, right now is kind of this weird limbo time between the end of Christmas and the launch of Season 2. But there's nothing exciting about the game at this point in time. So what does Treyarch do in a desperate ploy to bring you back? Release double XP for an entire week. Not just a weekend, an entire week. So that you'll have an entire week to level up your player, maybe move through a couple more prestiges, level up your weapons, and level up in the battle pass before Season 2 launches later this month. An interesting ploy, and with any other game, I'd probably be enticed to go back. But with Black Ops 6, it's different. Because I'm sure you're like me. The reason why you left the game isn't because you're leveling too slowly, or the weapon levels don't level up fast enough, so you need these double XP weekends to level up your weapons, your character, and your battle pass. No, you left because there are fundamental issues that the game has. And last I checked, none of those fundamental issues have been addressed. So as a result, why am I coming back? Like I said, it reeks of desperation. It feels as if this is an ex-girlfriend trying to get back together with you, promising you more sex. But you ask yourself, has the crazy gone away? Like, are you going to be more stable this time? And if the answer is, well, I haven't changed anything, then it's no. I'm not coming back to a game where the experience is just not enjoyable. The same way I'm not going to go back to an ex-girlfriend where my experience with them was not enjoyable. I don't care if I'm getting more XP, the same way I don't care if I'm getting more sex. What is the core experience of the game? Is it good or not? Unfortunately, with Black Ops 6, it hasn't been that good because there are core problems that they won't address. Sure, they'll talk to us about improving the anti-cheat. Has there been any fundamental change since they started talking to us about it? No, not really. Still cheaters everywhere. What about the servers? Has that even been talked about? Nope, no transparency there. Any changes to the matchmaking? No, probably not. I mean, maybe there will be if you go back for this double XP week. Suck you in with some softer lobbies, really turn down the matchmaking so you get addicted to the game. Because that's what they want. They want you addicted. And that's the problem. The fact that they have the ability to just completely manipulate your experience to how they want you to feel is entirely why I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Entirely why I don't want to play the game. The game should not feel like it's rigged for or against me. And that's why since I stopped playing, I've gone back to games like the Master Chief Collection, X-Defiant, which you're seeing on screen. Heck, I've even gone and played Halo Infinite because they brought in a brand new game mode called Castle Wars, which is a ton of fun. I might even show some gameplay in the future of that game mode because it's a good time. Weird when you center an experience around fun instead of trying to addict people to it. The game's more addicting. Shocking. I know. But this is the problem. Call of Duty is all out of ideas without trying to do the one that they should do, which is fix the game. It's right in front of them. We've told them numerous times, if you fix the game, we'll come back. If you fix the game, I'll buy things. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want me playing the game more and then buying your microtransactions? So if that's the situation, why don't you fix it? It's that simple. Like, I even look at X-Defiant. X-Defiant right now is in a place where I would 100% spend money on a battle pass. Unfortunately, there's no more monetization in that game. But I'm in that place now because the game is in a good spot. Same thing goes with Halo Infinite. I might spend money in that game now because it's fun. Weird how that happens. When a game is fun and enjoyable and it's trying to just create organic gameplay experiences instead of trying to twist everything to manipulate it, it becomes a much more enjoyable experience. So you kind of lost me here, begging me to come back just so I could level up my player a little bit more. That ploy doesn't work on me. It might have when I was 18 years old playing MW2, but doesn't work on me now in my early 30s. Like, you're going to have to do more to get my time. You're going to have to do more to get my money. Like, make a better game. I've said it time and time again. It's embarrassing how much worse this game is than what was presented to us 15, 16 years ago in Call of Duty. It's sad, but here we are. And too many of you give Call of Duty a pass. And they're the same people that are going to get excited about this type of weekend or this week. Oh, wow, I get a full week of double XP. Maybe I'll be able to get Prestige Master level 1000. Maybe I'll be able to get the final couple levels on my last couple guns. Oh, I've already completed the battle pass, so this means nothing to me. That's where we're at. Like, you either play this game a ton and ignore all of its faults, which is fine, or you're like me who've just kind of left the game and don't really have a reason to go back until they fix its problems. So don't try to make these desperate ploys to bring us back. It's not working. Fix the game. It's really that simple. And this is why I've said so many times, I feel like Call of Duty is more careful with their marketing than they are with their game design. Why they are a better marketing machine than they are a gameplay design company. Because it's very clear they're lackluster when it comes to creating a good game, but man, can their marketing draw up buzz like no one else. As big as that new Zombies map was, the conversation was surrounding this double XP week. Because it begged the question, what are you doing? And for most games, an announcement of a double XP week wouldn't be that big of a deal, but for Call of Duty, it's massive. Because it divides the player base immediately, and that's what's happened here. We're a player base divided. We're divided between those with standards and those who don't have any. And those that have standards aren't going to be tricked or desperately reattached to this game. It's not happening. Especially when I can sense the desperation from so far away. But that's everything I've got to say on this topic. I'm kind of just not falling for it, and I'm hoping you aren't either. But let me know if it's one of those things that would entice you to go back, or what would entice you to go back to Call of Duty at this point in time. Would love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.